All right, let's get it started. Today we are doing a sweat stretch renew class. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for taking some time out of your, I'm sure, busy day and deciding to spend it here taking care of yourself. So today's class, we're going to move a little faster, a little more vinyasa, a little more flow, but always remember to take it at the pace that you want to. All right, we're going to come down to the mat just for a few moments. Comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. Maybe it's kneeling like me, maybe it's cross leg, whatever works. Eyes can close if you choose. Shimmy the shoulders around a little bit. And let's just find some breath. The breath is one of the most accessible tools to connect to the body, to connect to the present moment, to calm the nervous system. So we'll take about 5 more breaths, just focusing on that inhale and exhale. Great. Blink the eyes open. If they're closed, come back to this space and let's come to tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a couple breaths, rock the hips around. Maybe do some cat and cow movements. Just kind of move however you want. Good. We'll warm up the spine here and come back to that tabletop. Inhale, tilt the pelvis down with a little hug of the belly as you lengthen through the front of the body. Exhale, round the spine. Good. Let's do it a couple more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. And again. Inhale and exhale. Good. Take the hands and just walk them to the right. Open up through that left side of the waist. Bring it back to center and do the same on the other side. Over to the left, opening up that right side. Good. Bring it back to center. Inhale, we're going to take that right arm, reach it out and up. Exhale, bring it down and through. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, down and through. Last time, inhale. And exhale. And just really reach. Slide those fingertips away. Maybe the head comes down towards the mat. Palm can lift up towards the ceiling. Great. Bring it back to center. Let's try it on the other side. Inhale. Left hand lifts. Take it down and through. Yep. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down and through. And again, up and open. Exhale, down and through. Nice. Bring it back to center. Good. Let's do 1 more. Take it through and we'll hold. Another breath here. Great. Bring it back to center. And let's press back to child's pose just for a couple breaths. Maybe circle the wrists here if you want. Wiggle the fingers. Today's practice is going to focus on core and balance, so let's get it started. Right foot's going to reach back behind you, tuck the toes under. Use those right glutes to lift the heel. Left hand can stay where it is. It can walk forward. It can reach forward. Good. You can stay right there. So 1 arm forward, 1 leg back. If you want, we're going to take it out to the side. Yep. Kind of float arm and leg out. And then back to center. Out and back to center. 1 more time. Out and back to center. Good. Take it down, tuck the toes, down dog. Few breaths, shake it out. Good. Back to tabletop. Let's try the other side. This time left foot reaches back. Tuck the toes under. Use the left glutes to lift the left heel. Right hand can walk forward or reach forward. Maybe you stay right here nice and steady. If you want to add movement, out and in. Out and in. Good. Couple more times just like that. Sweep it out and in. Last time. Out and in. Good. All the way down. Tuck the toes again. Downward facing dog. Few breaths. Inhale, take a look up. Exhale, step the feet forward. Coming to your forward fold. Let everything just hang here for a breath or two. And then give the knees a good bend. Press into the heels. Rise all the way up. Arms can reach overhead. Great. Take the hands back behind. Hold on to wrists or clasp the fingers. Let's just open through the chest for a breath or two here. Good. One more. Nice. Shake it out. Just flap those arms a little bit. Alternating that top arm every other time. Good. Great. Inhale, hands lift. Nice big reach. Let's take a hold of the left wrist, reach up and over. Press firmly into the feet. Bring it back to center and switch other side. Good. Back to center. Release. Roll the shoulders up and back. All right. So again, we're doing core and balance today. So we're going to dive right in. Weight is going to come to your right side. Left toes touch. Left foot can lift. Maybe arms lift overhead. Okay? So weight is on the right foot. Left foot is lifted. Find that strong, stable shape here. We're going to flow back to warrior three. So arms go wide like airplane wings. That back foot can tap back or it can lift. Good. Then we're going to step that left foot all the way back. Inhale, hands lift. And let's take a reach over to the right. Good. Back to center. We're going to turn onto that left foot and sink into Skandasana. So maybe you stay a little more upright like this, or maybe you come down. Wonderful. And then we're going to transition all the way back towards the left and lift the right toes. Good. Now let's come back to stand. See if we can take that right foot through to our balance. Maybe that toe taps along the way. So now right knee lifts. Arms lift. Good. We're going to do the same thing this side. So take those arms back like warrior three. Again, maybe that back foot taps down. Maybe it lifts. We're going to step it back. Crescent pose. Inhale, hands lift. And if you want, reach to the left. So we're reaching up and over. Good. Now you're going to come back to center. Start to take that weight back to the right foot. Again, maybe you stay a little more elevated here. Or if you want, sink down. Big inner thigh stretch. Great. Turn to the right. Lift the left foot. Standing split. All right, so now we're going to do that again, but we're going to go a little faster. On the inhale, take that left foot through. Tap it if you want. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, up to that crescent pose. Exhale, reach. Good. Inhale back to center, all the way to your Skandasana. Turn it around and lift. Let's try it this side. Inhale, right knee through. Good. Step it back to your warrior three. Bring that foot all the way down. Inhale, arms lift, and reach to the left if you want. Good. Bring it back to Skandasana, any variation. And eventually walk it to the right, lift those left toes. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Maybe that left foot touches the floor, maybe it lifts. Warrior three, your variation. Inhale, crescent shape. Exhale, reach to the right. Inhale, Skandasana. Exhale, twist and lift. Inhale, bring it through. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, twist it around to your Skandasana. Exhale, lift that left foot. Good job. Left foot comes to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back. Knees up or down. Bring the belly to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's take the right foot up towards the ceiling. Thinking about balance here, maybe left fingertips find the mat. Maybe you can try to find some balance where you can lift the left hand and the right leg. Good. One more breath. Nice. Take your right foot, bring it in between the hands. Left knee drops down. Right hand sweeps up and back. Maybe find that left foot. You got it. Good. I know my back is facing you, but I want to see where we're going next. So that left hand's going to stay on the mat. You're going to release the left leg and start to turn it behind you. This right leg is going to sweep out and to the side into your side plank. Good. You can always take that foot down. Bring the feet to meet. One more breath wherever you are. Great. Bring it back to plank or half plank. Again, lower to the floor. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog, whatever your preference. Exhale, take it up and back. Down dog. Left foot lifts this time. Start to find some balance. So maybe you just tent those right fingertips. Maybe you try to lift the fingertips up for a second or so. If you feel stable, maybe you can hold it a little bit longer. It's meant to be challenging. 2 more breaths. Good. Now we're going to take both hands down. Left foot comes in between the hands. Right knee down. Take that left arm, sweep it up and back. And maybe hold on to the right foot. Chest is open. Breathe. If you're not holding onto that foot, that's okay. Just reach. Feel that opening in the hip and the shoulder. One more breath wherever you are. Okay, so now we're going to transition into that side plank. Release the foot. We're going to kind of sweep that foot around a little bit. Take this left leg, bring it out to the side, and lift the left hand. Again, if you want to do both feet down, great. Or knee down, you choose. 2 more breaths. Keep this back hip or bottom hip coming forward. Fantastic. Everything comes down to the mat. One more vinyasa here. Knees up or down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, child's pose this time. Find that breath. Soften what you can. Nice. One more breath here. Very good. Let's come on to our back. So take your time, find your way there. We've made it through the sweat part. Now it's time for the stretch and renew. Knees come to the chest. Good. Great, bring both feet to the mat. Let's find our figure four. Right ankle to the left thigh. Stay here or hug the legs in. If you choose to hug the legs in, let the head be heavy. If it doesn't easily rest on the mat, slide a pillow, block, anything underneath it. You can add some rocking if you want. Good. And switch. Left foot to the right thigh. Maybe hug it in. Few breaths here. Nice. Bring the feet back to the mat. Maybe take the feet as wide as the mat and just kind of rock a little side to side. Next, we'll come into a twist. Great to unwind all of that core work that you've done today. So lift the hips up, shift them to the right a little bit, take the knees and drop them to the left. If you want a little deeper twist and it feels good for you, you can take this top leg and just kick it out to the side. Good. Slowly bring the knees to center. Realign the hips, and we'll switch. So hips lift, come to the left a little bit, knees drop to the right. Again, legs can stay stacked, or if you want, kick that left foot out. Nice. Slowly come back to center. Find your most comfortable shape for Shavasana. Legs can be bent or straight. You can even lift the feet up towards the ceiling. All the muscles in the face soften. Belly and legs relax. Slowly bringing some movement back to the body. Rolling to the side for another breath or two. And then coming back up to a seated position. We'll take one more breath together. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, hands in prayer. Thank you again for joining me today. I hope you feel a little more relaxed, a little more ready for your day. Come back anytime. Thank you.